If you've been diagnosed with high blood pressure, you might be worried about taking medication to bring your numbers down. Lifestyle plays an important role in treating your high blood pressure. If you successfully control your blood pressure with a healthy lifestyle, you might avoid delay or reduce the need for medication. Here are some lifestyle changes you can make to lower your blood pressure and keep it down. First, why is your blood pressure high? It's natural to experience short-term spikes in blood pressure, like during exercise or after a cup of coffee. But over time, if your heart consistently pumps out more blood than usual, or your blood vessels become stiffer, your blood pressure can stay high, which may lead to hypertension. Many things can cause this to happen, including eating too much salt, being overweight, or even taking certain medications that can cause high blood pressure as a side effect. You might know that a blood pressure reading has two numbers, for example, 120/80. The American Heart Association describes normal blood pressure as a first number of 120 or less, and a second number of 80 or less. How can you lower your blood pressure naturally over time? Here are some simple recommendations. Exercise most days of the week. Regular physical activity can lower your blood pressure. It's important to be consistent, because if you stop exercising, your blood pressure can rise again. If you have elevated blood pressure, exercise can help you avoid developing hypertension. If you already have hypertension, regular physical activity can bring your blood pressure down to safer levels. Some examples of aerobic exercise you may try to lower blood pressure include walking, jogging, cycling, swimming, or dancing. Strength training also can help reduce blood pressure. Aim to include strength training exercises at least 2 days a week. Consume a low-sodium diet. Even a small reduction in the sodium in your diet can improve your heart health and reduce blood pressure. Salt intake is high around the world. In large part, this is due to processed and prepared foods. For this reason, many public health efforts are aimed at lowering salt in the food industry. Many studies have linked high salt intake with high blood pressure and heart events, including stroke. However, more recent research indicates that the relationship between sodium and high blood pressure is less clear. One reason for this may be genetic differences in how people process sodium. About half of people with high blood pressure, and a quarter of people with normal levels, seem to have a sensitivity to salt. If you already have high blood pressure, it's worth cutting back your sodium intake to see if it makes a difference. Swap out processed foods with fresh ones, and try seasoning with herbs and spices rather than salt. Most guidelines for lowering blood pressure recommend reducing sodium intake. However, that recommendation might make the most sense for people who are salt sensitive. Limit alcohol intake to no more than 1 to 2 drinks per day. Some research shows that drinking alcohol in moderation can benefit your heart. However, too much alcohol consumed at one time can cause a sudden spike in your blood pressure. Monitoring alcohol intake is very important. Alcoholic beverages can contain significant amounts of calories and sugar, which can contribute to increased body fat and weight gain, both of which are factors that can lead to higher blood pressure over time. By drinking alcohol only in moderation, generally 1 drink a day for women, or 2 a day for men, you can potentially lower your blood pressure by about 4 points. If you're currently taking medication to treat high blood pressure, you should be especially mindful of your alcohol intake. Besides the effect on your blood pressure, alcohol can also reduce the effectiveness of blood pressure medications. Lose weight. In people with overweight, losing weight can make a big difference to heart health. Blood pressure often increases as weight increases. Being overweight also can cause disrupted breathing while you sleep apnea, which further raises your blood pressure. Weight loss is one of the most effective lifestyle changes for controlling blood pressure. Losing even a small amount of weight, if you're overweight or obese, can help reduce your blood pressure. Besides shedding pounds, you generally should also keep an eye on your waistline. Carrying too much weight around your waist can put you at greater risk of high blood pressure. Losing weight can help your blood vessels do a better job of expanding and contracting, making it easier for the left ventricle of the heart to pump blood. Make stress reduction a priority. We all have stress in our day-to-day lives, a flat tire in the middle of rush hour, a looming deadline at work, that can cause a temporary spike in blood pressure. In most cases, once the stressful situation is resolved, your heart rate and blood pressure return to normal. However, chronic stress may put you at risk for a variety of long-term health issues, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke. Stress can also increase your blood pressure levels if your coping mechanisms involve eating unhealthy food, drinking alcohol, or smoking. While it's impossible to eliminate all stressors from your life, learning to cope with them in a healthier way can make a positive impact on your health and wellness, which can in turn lower your blood pressure. Find calming activities you can do every day to help you relieve stress. Coloring, walking outside, listening to relaxing music, and even taking a warm bath can help you lower your stress levels. Good sleep can prevent and manage high blood pressure. Most people experience a dip in blood pressure during the deepest stage of sleep, also known as slow wave sleep, which is the body's normal and healthy reaction to sleep. Not having that nighttime dip is a risk factor for heart disease and may increase daytime blood pressure. Typically, people spend 90 minutes to 2 hours in slow wave sleep per night. A recent study found that men who got less slow wave sleep each night were a higher risk for hypertension than men who got more deep sleep. While sleep disorders, like sleep apnea, and age can both affect the amount of deep sleep you get, there are steps you can take to ensure a good night's sleep. Getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night, maintaining a consistent sleep schedule, and being more active during the day can help improve the quality of your sleep. Eat a plant-based diet. Research on the dietary approaches to stop hypertension diet shows that eating at least 9 servings of fruits and vegetables each day can reduce blood pressure about as much as medication. Fruits and vegetables are high in potassium, which helps to balance sodium in your cells and reduces the pressure in your blood vessel. Try to incorporate at least 1 piece or serving of a fruit or vegetable or both into each snack, and include about half plate of fruits and vegetables into all your meals. Cut back on caffeine. If you've ever downed a cup of coffee before you've had your blood pressure taken, you'll know that caffeine causes an instant boost. However, there's not a lot of evidence to suggest that drinking caffeine regularly can cause a lasting increase. In fact, people who drink caffeinated coffee and tea tend to have a lower risk of heart disease, including high blood pressure, than those who don't drink it. Caffeine may have a stronger effect on people who don't consume it regularly. If you suspect you're caffeine sensitive, cut back to see if it lowers your blood pressure. Meditate. It may not come as a surprise that meditation practices that aim to improve focus and reduce anxiety may also lower your blood pressure. An analysis of studies of transcendental meditation using a short mantra found it could reduce systolic blood pressure by nearly 5 points more than those who did not meditate or used other relaxation techniques. High blood pressure affects a large proportion of the world's population. While drugs are one way to treat the condition, there are many other natural techniques, including eating certain foods, that can help. Controlling your blood pressure through the methods in this video may, ultimately, help you lower your risk of heart disease. It's important to note that, if you have prolonged hypertension, your treatment may require both healthy lifestyle changes like these, along with care and medications, as prescribed by your physician. If you like our content, please consider to like and share. Leave comments below and subscribe to stay updated with us. Thanks for watching. See you next time.